So welcome to the project demonstration of DC motor speed and direction controlling by using ARM7 LPC2148. So here we are going to control the direction and speed of this PMDC motor, and that particular speed continuously monitored by the ARM7 LPC2148 through this IR sensor. So that speed calculated and displayed on the LCD screen in terms of revolutions per minute. So here to increase the decrease in speed, so these two control buttons interfaced at the ARM7, the pin numbers of port 125 and port 124, and that PWM output is signaled to this transistor board to control the speed based on this input from these buttons. So on time and off time duty cycle signal given as input to this transistor BC547 at pin number port 00. So this is the first pin. So here we interface the push buttons inputs and the output to the transistor board from here. So this transistor board will get the power supply of 12 volts, so which is the operating voltage of this DC motor from this RPS section. So this is the RPS section, so which is of transformation and rectification and filtration and regulation. So before regulator we will get the 12 volts DC power supply. So right, from there the 12 volts is the operating voltage to this DC motor, and after this 7805 regulator is a 5 volts operating voltage to the remaining main or processor and the relay board and LCD display. So here the relays are used to change the direction of this DC motor based on the signal input from the switch. So this side is counterclockwise and this side is the clockwise rotation. So we can change the direction of the DC motor, and we can change the speed of the DC motor, and we can measure the speed from this IR sensor of the DC motor. So coming to this IR sensor, there is a one transmitter. This transparent LED is the IR transmitter, and this black color is the IR receiver module. Right. So this one, when this particular IR LED transmit the IR rays, so if is there any obstacle present in front of that, so then the surface of this obstacle will reflect those IR rays, and that will be received by this IR receiver module. So based on that, our controller LPC2148 processor will get the trigger pulses. So we are going to calculate the time between the pulses, and we are going to convert that speeds. For example, so when it rotates, so one pulse is generated, right? And the LPC2148 will calculate the time for one pulse. So one pulse for if we take X seconds for one pulse, in 60 seconds how many pulses are going to we get that. So that will be calculated and that will be displayed on this LCD display in terms of revolutions per minute. So let us see the demonstration. Just give the power supply to this transformer, so which will step down the 230 volts AC to 12 volts AC, and from there to rectifier, filter, regulation. So 5 volts is the DC output directly. So once we on the power supply to the gauge, right, so it start rotate with minimum speed. Okay, so speed down, so just hold the button. We can see the speed is decreasing over here. And we can increase the speed, and we can change the direction now, just clockwise and counterclockwise. Right. Now I am decreasing the speed of the DC motor by providing the low on time and high off time, means I am decreasing the duty cycle. So while demonstration, this particular LED should on when this motor rotates, otherwise it should be off state only, off, on, like that. If it is continuously on, then the system will not calculate the speed with accuracy. So now I am increasing the speed of the DC motor. Right.